what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Dark Souls Remastered Let's Play. Last episode we, brought the water down here in the New Londo ruins and got the large ember. So this episode we're going to be taking on the Four Kings. The first thing I'm going to do, however, is use this homeward bone to return to Firelink Shrine, because I'm going to go to the blacksmith and give him the very large ember. Upgrading my weapons to plus 15 if I can get it all the way up there in one go. But at the very least, I'm going to be upgrading it as much as possible. So I'll go ahead and make my way up to the blacksmith. Using this nifty elevator that we unlocked very early on in the series. Alright. I think they should put some elevator music in here. So I'm running past these guys because these guys will not follow you all the way to the blacksmith. At least they shouldn't. They're really following me all the way over here. This is a first. I've never had them follow me all the way over here. That guy's going back to his spot, but I've never had one of those opponents follow me all the way over to this chapel. That is a first. Go ahead and talk to Andre here. Alright. So modify weapon. Yeah. Yep. So go to longsword plus 11. And now we can go back to the reinforce. 13. Okay, so we got to 14. We'll have to find a Titanite slab in order to get to the plus 15. But as you can see, it's already doing at plus 15. It'll do 200 damage, where the Black Knight sword without any upgrades is 220, and the Black Knight sword is a great sword. So this longsword plus 15 will be doing just about as much as the Black Knight sword base, which is really good for a one-handed weapon. This is not an illusionary wall. Actually, I'm going to repair equipment before I continue on, just to be safe. And I'm actually going to pop one soul item. Probably have to pop one. No, dang it. Passed it. Come on. There we go. Yeah, pop one of those. Oh, what? Oh, the divine number. Oh, sure, there you go. Let's talk to him real quick one more time. I don't know if I have another ember or not. Okay, I don't. Repair. I don't know why the lightning spear needs repaired, but okay. I'm just going to repair all of my armor, even though I'm not wearing this other armor anymore. Just going to get it all repaired right now. I guess I could have just warped to this bonfire instead of running all this way, but go ahead and warp back to Firelink. And this is the one downside of going for the Four Kings, is if you die, the closest bonfire is Firelink Shrine. Even though you're still not that far away, it's just, it can get a little annoying, I guess. If you're having trouble beating the Four Kings, you just have to constantly start back at Firelink and run all the way back down and all that kind of stuff. But I will show you guys a shortcut that'll actually get you down there, and so that way you don't have to run through the entirety of the New Londo ruins And you can actually skip quite a few dark wraiths this way. There's a try jumping message again. I really think they should add elevator music, considering how many elevators are in this game. Okay, so we're back down here. Go ahead and make our way back to where all the spirits are at. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and put the Covenant of Artorias ring on now, so I don't forget. How's my roll now, though? Oh, the roll's still pretty good. So I'll go ahead and use a transient curse right up here. Mainly just to kill these two spirits, because in this way I'm going to show you these are really the only two that you're going to encounter to where you'll want to kill them. But basically, what you can do for a really nice shortcut is come right over back here, drop down to here, drop down to right here. You'll take a little bit of damage, but it's not that big of a deal. It's a sliver of your health. So, go ahead and kill this Black Wraith. And as you can see, that illusionary wall is back up. So, you know, as long as you don't hit that illusionary wall, you don't have to fight that other Dark Wraith again. You don't have to worry about him. See if he drops an item. And he didn't. And so I'm not even going to fight these two Dark Wraiths here. I'm going to run past them and go through the fog wall. And again, once you get to this fog wall, get away from the wall, because the Dark Wraiths can hit you. And those spirits can still come in here. Those two that you saw right, they're up in the air where I was unable to hit them. But you'll just come all the way down to the bottom of these winding stairs. Or if you want, you can drop off one of these. But I'm just going to go to the bottom of the stairs. And once you hit this point right here, make sure you have the Covenant of Artorias ring equipped. Otherwise, when you step off, you're going to die. So we'll drop off since we have the ring equipped already. And we are in the Abyss. And this is where you will be fighting the Four Kings. And so this is the boss. Basically what will happen is you will fight this guy by himself for right now. But if you take too long to kill this one, a second one will appear. If you take too long to kill that one as well, a third one will appear, and so on and so forth. So, and it gets really hard to fight them when you have, because if I'm not mistaken, they can get all the way up to 5 around here at once, and then it gets really hard just to fight them and keep track of where they're all at, avoiding all their attacks. As you can see, there's a second one already. So that guy's dead, and I'm dead. Yeah, this is going to take several attempts, just so you know. So one thing you can do against the Four Kings, which really helps with the fight, is make sure you have gotten Havel's armor up on Orlando, and you don't have to use his whole armor, but use his shield if you have the stats for it, which I don't. If you have the stats for it, use his shield, because it's really good at taking all of their damage or all their hits and whatnot. Another thing you can do if you cannot use his shield to compensate for that is use all of his armor. So I'm actually going to throw all of Havel's armor on right now, because it just provides so much protection that the amount of damage you'll take from their hits is pretty low. Ideally, you would want to use his shield, but that's taking into account that you've boosted your strength all the way up to 50 to use it effectively. Which can be very difficult to do if you're trying to keep your stats rounded towards a specific like build, or for those that are like ranged attacks or magic users. Obviously, it's going to be very difficult for you to get your strength up to 50 while also, you know, increasing your intelligence and your attunement slots and all that kind of stuff. It can be very difficult to get your stats up, your strength up to 50, just to use his shield for only this boss fight. And so in that case, as I said, I would recommend using his armor, because though it does not do as well as the shield itself, the armor is going to provide you a buttload of protection. And so I'm not even going to use a transient curse this time. I'm just going to run past both these spirits, get back down to the boss fight, and go on from there. So, go ahead and take a hard right to keep some space between me and them. And for the sake of just getting there as quick as possible, I'm just going to try and run past these Dark Wraiths as well. But as you can, I'm hoping you can tell, with his armor equipped, you do move a lot slower. So just keep that in mind as well. We'll go ahead and get away from that door. So I'm gonna actually drop off this thing right here. One thing to note when you drop off this, you want to like slowly step off, because you can actually hit another one and die from the damage that you take from it potentially. So just be aware of that. So go ahead and run over here and grab my souls. Coincidentally, that's where the first of the 4 kings popped up. And as you can see, he's doing a lot less damage to me than when I was wearing my typical armor. The problem is, you want to get back from that. And the second one's already here. Lovely. And in terms of weapons for fighting these guys, I'm honestly not sure what the best weapon would be. I guess just if you can get something and you have the stats to use a weapon that just hits really hard, go for that. It's probably going to be your best bet, just to deal as much damage to these guys as you can to get them killed before the next one shows up. Is going to be your best bet. This is going to hurt. They do have this attack, which does a lot of damage. Not as much as I thought, but I would say that's probably due to having Havel's armor on. And if you are playing through this with a buddy, like you guys are just summoning each other over and over again, you know, you can definitely summon your buddy for this fight as well. Definitely not a bad idea, because that's just more damage going towards these guys to get them killed before the next one shows up. I have personally never seen just someone put a random sign down at this boss to summon them. But if you got, like I said, if you got a buddy that you're playing through the game with, you can still summon them for this boss fight. And as you can see, there's 3 of them now. heal. I'm gonna have to switch over to using humanities to heal now. Oh man. This is one of my least favorite boss fights. Man, come on. This is going to be very problematic now that I'm out of Estus flasks, because everything else just takes longer to heal. Any other healing items you might have are just going to take longer to heal. I'm just going to take it because I need to do damage. He's going for the grab again. Dang it. I'm running out of healing items. Oh, dang it. I thought I got the last hit in time to stop him. Ugh. Might have to go fight Pinwheel. Okay, I'm going to take a quick change in direction. I'm going to go fight Pinwheel, which is another boss. He actually gives you the Right of Kindling, which gives you more Estus flasks. I don't know why I didn't do this sooner and why I just thought of it. But I'm going to go fight Pinwheel and beat Pinwheel. I'm going to change my armor. I guess I didn't think of it because I'm dumb. About all I can think of a reason why there. So I will be coming back through this way, so you guys are not missing anything here. I'm just gonna get to Pinwheel as fast as possible for any of you that want to do this at the beginning of your game. Just follow the way I go, and you can get to Pinwheel really fast and beat him. So you can get that Right of Kindling. Go way down here, drop down. Through here. Come on, get around him. Lever. I am going to rest at this bonfire just in case. I have to kill these skeletons first. Rest here. Actually, I'm gonna. Gosh dang it! I'm gonna pop humanity first, and then do this. Okay. Now I will continue on. And that guy that shot the fireball at me, there are multiple of those guys throughout this area. When you kill them, they are a permadeath, so you don't have to worry about re-killing them. Come right over here. Make sure you just kind of edge off that ledge, otherwise you'll miss this drop and die. Go ahead and heal up. Come right over to here. And also dropping down this way will give you access to this this guy that you can summon. Which honestly, this is one of those NPCs who Paladin Leroy, he can literally defeat Pinwheel by himself. So just keep that in mind. I'll actually drop off this side so I can grab this item. And Pinwheel's going to be right back there. Okay. So we got Paladin Leroy with us. Kill these guys for the purpose of them not coming back. Yep, hurry up and kill those guys. Alright, let's go. So those skeletons keep coming back because I did not kill a specific guy up top that shoots the fire at you. Because that's what that guy does. He just brings the skeletons back over and over again. So we'll go ahead and come in here. And Pinwheel is right down here. You are going to take damage from this fall, just so you're aware. But this is Pinwheel. He's a super easy boss to fight. I know a lot of people come here right away before they even go up to fight the gargoyles, solely for getting the Right of Kindling. And so once you defeat Pinwheel as well, he'll drop one of those 3 masks, each of which has a specific effect to them. As you can see, I'm doing a lot of damage to him, although I do have a very upgraded sword. He's dead already. So, not that hard to beat at all. With the Right of Kindling. Like I said, if you're coming here right away when off to start, definitely summon Paladin Leroy. He will beat this guy all by himself. And so we got the Mask of the Mother. Go ahead and check that out real quick. So the Mask of the Mother slightly raises your HP. I think the Mask of the Father increases your equipment load. And the Mask of the Child increases your stamina recovery. Either stamina recovery or stamina overall. We're gonna go up here. There should be a bonfire right up here somewhere. No? I don't remember. Do I have... Do I have any homeward bones? Did I see one down there? I do. I have one homeward bone. So I'm just gonna homeward bone out. So that entire place is pitch black. And so basically what you have to do is get a specific item. Either you can kill these fire dudes and hope they drop I think it's like a fire lantern or a skull lantern that you'll have to put on in one of your slots for like your shield to use. If you're a mage, you can get a specific spell, or you can do what I'm going to be doing by getting a actual helmet that illuminates the area for you. But now that we have the Right of Kindling, I'm going to pop 2 humanities right here, and we can actually kindle this bonfire twice to give us 20 Estus flasks instead of just the 10. So this one will bring us up to 15, and then this next one will bring us up to 20. I'll go ahead and end this episode here. You know, unfortunately I was not able to beat the 4 Kings this episode, but we did defeat Pinwheel, so that's a plus. If you enjoyed the episode, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. But, you know, until next time, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.